Daring Abroad in association with Equity PayPal.
Behind me is Johana Kariankei, giving advice to aspiring athletes. In 2013, he left for Canada to pursue professional running. He has competed in various competitions around the world, including Canada, Switzerland, the Netherlands, and Belgium. Kariankei wants to use his talent and experience to inspire other young people. I had a moment with him at his facility in Narok as he shared his experience.
My idea was to build the future, and I can only change the future if I inspire the young kids.
Johana Kariankei is a professional athlete specialized in long-distance running. He grew up in Kipangas, Narok, and in 2006, he joined Narok High School where he discovered his love for sports.
I started running in school. I also played soccer. I also played in the club around here and in Narok town.
In his second year of high school, Johana decided to focus more on running and enrolled in a junior training camp in Kericho. While there, his performance captured the attention of other professional athletes who saw his potential and invited him to go to E10.
I moved to E10 for international or professional running. That was in 2010, and I started running there full time.
But life as a full-time athlete was not easy for Johana. As an up-and-coming runner, he did not have any sponsorship. This meant that paying rent and even getting food to eat was a struggle. He ended up returning home to look for employment.
I got a job opportunity in Narok. They gave me a tight schedule, so I didn't get enough time for training. The next day I quitted the job because I knew that I was made to run. So I said I better not work but go back to train no matter what.
And as they say, necessity is the mother of all invention. While training, Johana saw a business opportunity that could solve his financial problems. He started a business in 2012 called the Olympics Corner, which sold beaded bracelets to other athletes.
I started beading the bracelets and selling them to the world-class athletes around the world, especially those who come to train in Kenya. And it helped me to fund my running, my training, and my stay. That's how I started even improving in my running and getting good times.
This determination to succeed did not go unnoticed, and in 2013, he received an opportunity to race abroad.
I was making the Mofaras bracelets, and that was when Eric Gillis, top Canadian runner, came and to order his bracelet. And then he invited me to run with him. The next day, we did a good run. He saw that I was still doing very well in running, and I was still working throughout the day at my shop. And then he asked me if I want to go to Canada.
This was an opportunity that Johana had been waiting for, an opportunity that, if properly utilized, could make him a household name.
I'm not really big like Kipchoge or like Kipsang or like those other, but I'm still a growing athlete. In a few years, maybe next year or maybe 2 years to come, I'll be competing in maybe like even representing Kenya.
And so, an excited Johana accepted, and in May 2013, he left the country for Toronto, Canada. However, this change of scenery also came with a different set of challenges.
I had a race in Canada, the first time out of Kenya, and the first time in such a cold climate. Running in 3 degrees for the first time, it was difficult for me with a lot of pressure, so they always expect you to win.
Johana took these challenges positively, and soon, he was not only competing in, but also winning races all around the globe.
I have this one, Montreal Marathon.
Okay.
This was in 2014.
Which position did you come in this one?
I was fourth.
You're fourth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Blue Nose
Okay.
half marathon.
Blue Nose, where was it held?
In Halifax, Canada, where I based right now. And I won it the last 2 years, last year and this year. And
so you're defending champion in that category?
Exactly.
As he was competing in all these races, he could not help but notice how different it was being an athlete abroad as compared to Kenya.
The way they plan their races and the way we plan ours here. So they have, better planning. They also better pay as well. Kenyan races are also good. We have more competition in Kenya, but the Canadian one are a bit better managed.
He moreover noticed that these countries not only had better facilities, but also provided more support for up-and-coming athletes, something that was lacking back home. And so, he resolved that when he came back, he would try and establish the same here.
And I was inspired. So I thought I should find somewhere to also bring the knowledge that I got outside there.
We will find out how Johana was able to use his experience to give back to his community here in Kenya after our Miles Away segment.
Today on Miles Away, we focus on Canada, where Johana Kariankei is based. Located in North America, Canada has a population of about 36 million people. The country is led by Justin Trudeau, who is the current Prime Minister. Its official languages are English and French, and its capital city is Ottawa. Canada is the second largest country in the world. It also has the longest coastline on Earth. The country is also known for its beautiful landscapes and unique sites. One such site is the Niagara Falls. These scenic falls attract millions of tourists each year. Another attraction is the CN Tower in Toronto. It is a popular landmark and one of the tallest structures in the world. One notable personality from the country is Sir Frederick Banting, a medical doctor and a Nobel Peace Prize winner for his work in creating insulin. And just like Kenya, Canada is also a leading nation when it comes to sports. Some of the popular sports in the country include ice hockey, soccer, lacrosse, and Canadian football. And that's Miles Away.
Johana Kariankei had just made the decision to come back home and inspire change in how athletics is managed in the country. He hit the ground running, and in 2014, he began an initiative donating shoes to young up-and-coming athletes in Iten.
My idea was to build the future, and I can only change the future if I inspire the young kids.
Over time, Johana was able to make use of his connections abroad, and in 2017, the Fit It Forward program joined in. This resulted in the initiative extending its criteria from just up-and-coming athletes to also underprivileged children.
Kwa hivyo mtumie hii chance kucheza vizuri na wale wa kukimbia wakimbie vizuri. Ndio uweze kupanda ndege siku moja hata na wewe uende Ulaya.
His initiative donated more than 100 pairs of shoes, but for Johana, this was only the beginning. In 2018, he donated his own land and he began the work of building a world-class sport facility in his hometown of Narok.
So that it's good to come back to the local community here where I was born, which I knew that they have more talent. I'm building a track, a running track, which will be the 6 lanes, but 400 meters, IAAF standard, and also the soccer pitch will be FIFA standard.
The facility will offer training for soccer, professional running, and javelin. It would be open to anyone below the age of 20, despite the gender. We were able to get a preview of the kind of training that would be conducted once it's operational. So what does Kariankei hope to achieve through this facility?
I hope to inspire them that sport is good and they can travel the world and they can also earn from running or get some scholarship, track and field scholarship or soccer scholarship. So I hope they come to the facility, train for soccer, for running, and they'll be able to achieve those. and be like maybe professional footballers or professionals runners as I am.
He further believes that the government needs to step in and build on this idea.
If there is a way that the counties can bring up some sponsorship program to help the young athlete, then we can have future champions.
However, Kariankei admits that all he has been able to achieve so far is due to his experience abroad.
Just by looking at, listening to people, visiting places, monitoring the way people do things, the way they do their arrangement, the way they build their cities, the way they build their facilities like sports facilities, so the way they do business. There's a lot of things I've learned when I was out there.
And this is what he has to say to all those daring abroad in our diaspora bite.
Come back home to support all the local community, also just even by talking, inspire them, or give something what we can, or just be there, talk to them. Your presence also matters a lot, and sharing ideas that you see.
Johana Kariankei's story is one of inspiration and a testament as to what one can achieve despite your age. His advice to everyone is no matter where you go and whatever you do, always remember to give back to the community. Until next week, I'm Michael Zimanji.
PayPal is a faster, safer way to make and receive online payments. With the Equity Bank's PayPal withdrawal service, you can access funds received from anywhere around the globe. Even better, you can now withdraw funds from your PayPal account to your Equity Bank account at a reduced rate of as little as 1%. Visit Equity's self-service portal to link your PayPal account to your Equity Bank account today.